Here's everything I keep in my medicine bag and why. I'm gonna be going section by section, starting with this little front pocket here, because there's only one thing in it. Paper sheet soap. Basically, you get it wet and it just lathers into this peach scented soap, as said right there. It's handy if you're ever in a public bathroom and the hand soap dispenser is empty. Then in this little middle thing here, mint lip balm. This is my least favorite lip balm. I put it in here for emergencies when I don't have a better one available. I'm very prone to cracked, dry lips, and if I don't have a lip balm on hand, that dryness will continue to get worse and worse until eventually I have a little bit of a lip bleed. So while I do not enjoy this lip balm, it irritates my lips a lot, it's better than nothing, so I keep it in here as a backup. Moving on to this back pocket, everything I have in here. Now this one's probably pretty self-explanatory. It's just a pill holder for all my as-needed medication. I have ibuprofen, Excedrin migraine, Lactaid, Pepto-Bismol pills, metformin, and Pepcid chews. Technically, metformin is not an as-needed medication for me. It's one of my scheduled medications. However, it's my only scheduled medication that I don't take exclusively in the mornings or the nighttime. It's one that I take throughout the afternoon and evening, so I like to have it on hand in case I'm ever out for dinner and need to take it. Next up, I have this little acupressure tool. You put it onto your hand like this, and it's supposed to pinch down on a pressure point to help relieve headaches. In my experience, it hasn't ever gotten rid of a headache, however, it has decreased the intensity, so I like to use this while I wait for the medication to kick in. This is probably pretty self-explanatory. It's just a cough drop in case I ever get a sore throat in public. Last but not least for this pocket is a compressed washcloth. You've probably seen these before or remember the more cartoonish ones you could get in the store as a kid. You put these in water and they expand to be a washcloth. This is not the reusable kind, this is a single-use kind, but I keep it in there just in case I ever need to wash up anywhere. That's it for this side, moving on to this side, starting with the back pocket. First up, I have a menstrual pad. I really don't get my menstrual cycle anymore now that I'm on birth control. However, sometimes I have some breakthrough bleeding, and it's nice to have a pad on hand. Yeah, and you never know when you're gonna be in a public bathroom and someone's gonna come up to you and ask if you have a spare pad. I always do. Next, I have an oral brush-up wipe. It's just these little wipes that you slide onto your finger like a little finger condom and use it to brush your teeth with. It's very handy if I leave the house without remembering to brush my teeth. Maybe I'm in a rush or I'm just forgetful that morning. Next up is a single tissue, because you never know when you may need to blow your nose. The reason I only have one is because an entire pack would not fit. Now this front pocket is where we get into the first aid territory. I have some alcohol prep pads to clean any wounds I may have. It's very possible I have a genetic autoimmune disease. I haven't been tested yet, but sometimes minor cuts and scrapes can turn into nasty hives for me. So it's very important I clean and cover these wounds very carefully, which is why I currently have 2 sizes of Band-Aids as well. I would have more sizes, but I have found that I'm allergic to many adhesives, particularly the kind used in Band-Aid brand bandages. Welly is a brand I'm not allergic to, and I believe they do sell more sizes of Band-Aids, but this is currently the only sizes I own. And finally are these little Welly single-use packages of hand sanitizer, Neosporin, and anti-itch cream. And that's all I keep in the inside of my bag. But as you can see here, I have this nifty little keychain that also doubles as more storage. It is another pill container, but this one I use to store my less frequently needed as-needed medication. The ones inside the bag are ones that I use a lot. These are ones that I only need in certain circumstances. Currently, I have in here some Dramamine, car sickness medication, and some hydroxyzine, anxiety medication. I put them in here before my little brother's wedding reception so that I could read in the car on the way there because we lived about an hour from where the reception was being held. And you know, I didn't want to have a panic attack in this unfamiliar environment because I'd never been to his church before. I ended up not needing the anxiety medication, but I did take Dramamine both on the way there and the way back. Anyway, that's everything I keep in my medicine bag and why. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more content like this.